Alright students, we are now coming to the main part of this topic, that is 1 on 2 function, which is also called as the bijective function or bijection. Alright, if any function is 1 as well as onto both, then we call that function as the bijective function or a bijection. So regarding the bijection, there are two important conditions. First one is if fx is equal to fy, then this implies x is equal to y. In nutshell, it is if the function is 1 function or the injective function. I have already explained you injection and injective function. So this will be the condition. If fx is equal to fy, then it must give you x is equal to y. Alright, that is the test for 1. How to test 1 function, whether given function is 1, you have to apply this particular condition. I will explain you later on. And second condition is for onto function. What happens is if fx is equal to y, then each value of y which is present in the set B, that is in the codomain, should have its pre-image in the domain, that is x. Or in nutshell, we can say that the range of the given function f must be equal to the codomain of the function. So let us start the few examples. Before going into the example number 1, let me explain you example number 2 first. That is, you see, this one is the example number 2. Later on I will take up the example number 1. Example number 2 says find whether given function f maps r into -half to +half box bracket defined as fx is equal to x divided by 1 plus x square is bijective function or not. Means you have to test whether this given function fx is equal to x by 1 plus x square is bijective or not. That you have to explain. So whether it is bijective function or not, let us first plan. What you have to do is you have to first of all prove that this one is whether 1 function or not, number 1, and next you have to explain whether it is onto function or not. So first let us take up the 1 function. This is what I have written, test for 1 function. Let x1 comma x2 belongs to capital R, that is the domain of this one is the domain of function f, and that is what I have taken, x1 comma x2 belonging to capital R, domain of f, such that fx1 is equal to fx2. This is what we have already taken up over here. If you remember, here I have told you that if fx is equal to fy implies x is equal to y, then we can say that function f is a 1 function. So the same concept has been utilized over here. You can see over here I have taken, in place of x and y, we have taken x1, x2 belonging to capital R, domain of f. Alright, so you can, if fx1 is equal to fx2 such that fx1 is equal to fx2, then in this one, when we are taking x1, then this also becomes x1 and this is x1, so that x1 by 1 plus x1 square is equal to, when we are taking x2 over here, then it becomes x2 1 plus x2 square. That is what it is written over here, simple algebra, cross multiplication. So finally we are getting this result, x1 minus x2 bracket open 1 minus x1 x2 is equal to 0. Now over here there are two expressions, either this is equal to 0 or this equal to 0, and both are true. So when this equal to 0, then we are getting x1 is equal to x2. But when this equal to 0, then we are getting two results, means x1 is equal to 1 by x2 and the other one is x2 is equal to 1 by x1. If had it been this function 1, then this kind of result should have not been obtained. But let us see what is happening over here. There is no problem in x1 is equal to x2, but there is a problem over here. Alright, so in order to explain you why there is a problem over here, I have taken one example. Means in place of x1 I have taken 2, then x2 will be equal to 1 by x1, that is equal to 1 by 2. If x1 is taken as 2, then x2 will be equal to 1 by 2. So that is what I have written over here, f2. If you put x is equal to 2 over here, then you are getting 2 divided by 5, that is 2 by 5 is obtained. And if you are putting x is equal to 1 by 2, then also we are getting 2 by 5. So what are you finding is there are the 2 and 1 by 2 are two different results, but they give you fx1 is equal to fx2, that is 2 by 5, 2 by 5. Pictorially I have explained you over here in this capital A, if you are taking 2 and 1 by 2 and a single element is written, there may be many elements over here, there may be many elements over here, but in order to explain you this particular thing, I have taken only 2 elements here and one single element over here. So there are one arrow starts from 2 and one from this 1 by 2, and they both converge at 2 by 5. So this is the case of many one function. So in this case we can say that the given function fx is equal to x divided by this is many one function, not one function. Now let us come to this test for onto function. So in order to explain, find whether it is onto or not, simply we have to find out whether the range is equal to the codomain or not. For that, what we have done is fx we have taken as y. This y is nothing but it is the element of the second, this one. Y is over here, that is b was containing the all values of y, and this a is having the values of x. So I have taken y is equal to x divided by 1 plus x square, and then x is expressed as the quadratic equation over here. You can see simple algebra is done over here. So if it is a quadratic equation and x is a real number, then the discriminant of this quadratic should be greater than or equal to 0. So after that we are coming across this 2y minus 1, 2y plus 1, product is less than or equal to 0. On the number line, this whole thing should be less than or equal to 0. So that means it should be lying between minus 1 by 2 and plus 1 by 2. That means y should be lying between minus 1 by 2 and 1 by 2, and which is nothing but it is, this thing is given as the codomain of the function. So range and codomain both are equal. It means what? This function fx is equal to this much is an onto function, or in other way you can say that each element present in this range must have a pre-image present in the capital R over here. Alright, I hope you all have understood this. Thank you.